Hi everyone, it's Enchanted. Thank you so much for tuning in. So in today's video, we're going to be picking cards to see what's going on in this connection. Where is this connection headed? What would your person say to you? What other information do you need to know regarding your journey with this person? If you are manifesting this person, we're going to see where you are energetically and where this person is energetically as well, of course. So yeah, here we have 3 piles in front of you. We have pile 1 with the clear crystal quartz, pile 2 with the red quartz, aka the root chakra stone, and pile 3 with the black tourmaline. So yeah, we also have these Disney themed major arcana cards. I always get questions on these. I just use Pinterest and Canva to make them. Unfortunately, I can't sell them because I don't have rights from Disney to do that. So yeah, but I just thought these cards were so aesthetic, and everyone loves Disney. Yeah, you can pick the piles based on anything. You know, the cards don't necessarily have to do with the theme of the pile or anything like that. They're just cards that I thought would look good for the intro. But yeah, we do have the Chariot, the Hierophant, and the Magician. Okay, 3 very, very strong and powerful cards. Also, do keep in mind that if a pile doesn't resonate, you can of course go and pick other piles. You can even watch multiple piles and just take what resonates. Okay, you have free will in your reality. So yeah, once you have picked your pile, head over to the timestamp and we will see you in your respective reading. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. You all picked this beautiful clear crystal quartz. So we're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. How is your person feeling about you? What are they thinking? What would they say to you? What's going on in this connection? Just energetically, if you have been manifesting this person or this connection, where are you at with that? So yeah, I'm going to start off your reading by picking these amazing angel number cards. Okay, that I got from Scorpio Mystic Angel on Etsy. I have been really wanting to use these cards. They're so beautiful, gorgeous. You'll see what I mean. Yeah, 23. Okay, that's the first number that we got off. I'm going to go ahead and read what this says. You have a zest for life and you are eager to experience anything and everything possible. You love change and excitement and need both to truly feel alive. For you, life is an adventure to be lived to the fullest. Oh my gosh, okay. Why am I getting like Sagittarius vibes? I'm definitely getting like, someone here really likes exploring, adventuring. Someone wants to explore this connection further. I am adventurous. I do feel like maybe someone you're asking about is adventurous. They like going out on trips, or maybe they want to take you out on trips. They want to travel with you. You are really eager. A lot of you have such an amazing, like, you have this beautiful, like, outlook on life, and I feel like that's one of the reasons why your person really fell for you. They really like your mentality, they like your mindset. You're very positive, you're very like, you make them feel alive, you make people around you feel alive. Okay, and you are someone that invokes in excitement and passion within this person. I'm seeing that at times maybe you doubt yourself, maybe you're just like, oh my gosh, what if someone gets bored of me, or am I even like good enough, or like, am I gonna be fun enough, am I gonna be like, yeah, just, you guys ask these questions about yourself, and the answer is yes. And you don't need to, because a lot of you are so smart, a lot of you are so intelligent, wise, knowledgeable. Like, you keep people interested with like your mindset, the way that you think, the way that you like go about doing certain things, your mindset, your mentality. Like, and even if some of you are like a little bit more on the introverted or like quiet side, or maybe you're a bit of both, it's like people love being around you, especially this person. Okay, literally, you make them feel alive. You invoke this sense of like, passion within them and excitement within them. Okay, and you are someone that like lives their life to their fullest. Like, I'm seeing that at times, you may have compromised, you may have like given your time, energy, effort to other things, and now you're at that point in your life where you're just like, you know what, no, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna explore, I'm gonna live my best life, I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna just really uh be myself, and I'm gonna like live myself. I'm gonna live to the fullest. I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure that I have this amazing, beautiful life ahead of me, and I'm really making the most of it. And a lot of people really admire that about you. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some more cards. We also got 0. There's no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You're gaining new insight and understanding both God, oh my gosh, godly and earthly things. I don't know why I read that as oddly for a second, but yeah, I am seeing that for a lot of you. You sort of began your spiritual journey, your spiritual awakening, maybe because of this person. I feel like you already knew about spirituality before this connection happened, or maybe there's someone else that kind of started this journey, and maybe this person, like, it caused you to continue your spiritual journey, or continue, maybe this person, this connection is the reason you learned about manifestation in the first place. Or I'm definitely saying you have been manifesting this connection for a lot of you, or you're just like, uh, you're very like, you're very, what do you call, like, involved in this connection in a way where, like, you maybe with other people, it's like you never watch tarot readings. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit all over the place right now. But I'm seeing that for a lot of you, you have dated around, you have been with people, but it's like you have not watched tarot readings on, like, everyone that you've been with, and there's just something really special about this connection, this person, that really makes you, really made you look deeper within. It made you very introspective. It made you very just self-aware. It made you on this, like, it made you go on this beautiful, like, spiritual journey within yourself. And it's like you have this new understanding of the world and universe, that is way different than maybe the way that you perceived it like a couple years ago, or maybe even a couple months ago. Okay, I'm really seeing that for a lot of you, you are developing and, like, harnessing and leveraging your spiritual side to really help you get what you want. Like, you're becoming, you've always been spiritual, but you're just tapping into that spirituality more. And I really feel like you're elevating in a lot of different ways. I'm definitely seeing you getting, you activating your crown chakra and third eye chakra, which is really good because that helps you get closer to your higher self. And your third eye chakra helps you, like, see things the way that they are, or, like, see things in a different way that maybe you never did. You have tapped into yourself a lot, you have tapped into your spirituality a lot, you have done the work, you are really, like, done so much. You've done a lot to get to where you are. You've done a lot of inner work to get to where you are, and you have evolved and grown a lot. I feel like maybe for a lot of you don't give yourself enough credit for certain things, or maybe there could be, like, one person that says, like, something that might have been a little bit discouraging, and at times maybe that made you feel a little bit like, oh my gosh, like, that sucked, like, and, like, it made you really doubt yourself. But it's like most of the world, like, most people see you as this amazing, kind, caring, wise, mature, like, evolved being. And I'm really seeing that you guys should be tapping into their energies a little bit more than the energies of people who don't serve you anymore. Okay, I'm even seeing that with your person, like, there was this higher self to them, and then there was their, like, lower self, okay, their worldly self. And I'm seeing that whatever your person did to trigger you, that wasn't done from their higher self. Okay, that's not who they really are. I'm seeing that for a lot of you, like, you've accepted things at face value, like, oh, if they did this, they must, like, do this or that. Like, you accept things as they are, like, a little bit too much. Like, just because someone, like, makes a mistake, like, you're just like, oh my gosh, everyone hates me. Or, like, oh, like, you guys end up, like, overthinking. And or, like, just because you make a mistake or something, you think that, oh my gosh, I'm, like, really messing up. Like, yeah, a lot of you tend to overthink, and I'm even seeing that at times you have thought your way through this connection. And there are certain things that, like, you have thought about that didn't even come to fruition, but in a good way. Like, there are certain things that you have thought about that, like, your person didn't even do. Like, my point is, like, a lot of you worry about certain things that never end up coming to fruition. But it's like, if you imagine, if you channel that energy into, like, more conducive thoughts that are more conducive to your desires, thoughts that will really help you get to where you need to be, things would completely change for you. Things would drastically change for you. And this is a reminder for you to do that. This is a reminder for you to literally, you know, like, think from the end, live from the end, think from the perspective of you having this person. I know for a lot of you, you are on a manifesting journey, and a couple of affirmations you can use are, I am adventurous, I am limitless. Okay, these are really great self-concept affirmations. By saying I'm adventurous, it's opening you up to, like, new experiences, new positive experiences. Okay, and I'm limitless, you are limitless, you are the operant power of your reality. And some of you, like, you have to be tapping into that just a little bit more. Some of you doubt yourselves and just how powerful and empowering you are, and you have so much within you. You have so many great qualities to you. And I'm really seeing that you know something to do with 23, maybe in the next 23 days or something, like the next 3 weeks, things are really going to change for you. Okay, but if you are wondering, like, where you are with your manifestations or what you need to be doing, I feel like for a lot of you, you should definitely be tapping more into, like, the affirmations that have to do with you being the operant power of the reality, you communicating with your subconscious mind that things are good, things will work out for you. Okay, you just, like, this says developing your spiritual side. I mean, like, a lot of you, like, leveraging that will definitely help, you know, like get more involved into manifestation, be more consistent with your affirmations, scripting, visualizing, whatever it is that you're doing, because I really, really feel like you're very close to achieving what you want in this connection. We also got 999. Thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs so you can make the best of the life that is waiting to be fulfilled by only you. Yeah, I'm seeing that for a lot of you guys. You have been feeling really anxious because of the things that you have dealt with in the past. And it's like, you know, the past technically isn't real. They're just our memories of it. The only thing that's real is our present, okay? And even the future isn't even real. It's in your imagination, right? And this says thank the past for your lessons. You know, 999 has to do with like cycles ending, things coming to an end so that better things can come in. I'm seeing that maybe for a lot of you, you have had to like, you know, end certain things. Maybe you've had to cut off people, or you're just not as close anymore. And that's because something better is coming your way. That's because spirit, the universe, your angel guides, they really wish the best for you. They want like good things to come your way, and like they're making sure that better things, better quality experiences, better people come your way. Okay. And it's like you have sort of settled for the longest time. Okay. I'm seeing that at times, you know, maybe you didn't know too much about boundary setting, and at times you've really let your like, you know, guard down and been vulnerable and gotten hurt. But it's like, you know, that's just shaped you to be a much stronger version of yourself. Okay. That's shaped you in so many different ways. And I'm really seeing that your person is like coming back a better version of themselves. I'm seeing that for a lot of you. Again, the person that your person was that didn't serve you, that maybe said certain like, you know, things to you that hurt you or offended you or whatever, um they were coming from their lower self. Like, okay, everyone has like, you know, their higher self, their worldly self, and their lower self. And I'm seeing that for a lot of you. You know, if you are wondering what to manifest, you should definitely be focusing on the manifestations that have to do with um focusing on manifesting a better version of your person, manifesting better versions of people. Okay, because it's like it's not so much that people inherently are bad, it's just that, you know, we see a certain side of them. I'm so sorry for the noise outside New York City, but it's like we see a certain side of them, and it's like if we see a side of them that we don't like, we're allowed to change that any time. Okay, by just saying like, you know what, I don't choose this, I don't accept this, I always manifest the best versions of people. You don't have to settle with what reality is showing you. You have the power to negotiate. You have the power to, you know, get back exactly what you deserve, and you will get that for sure. Okay. Yeah, and 999, that adds up to, okay, 9 always adds up to 9. Any multiple of 9, if you were to add the digits, it adds up to 9. But like 18 plus 9, I'm seeing like 27, 23, those could be relevant numbers. Maybe 5, because 23 adds up to 5. Yeah, something could be happening on those days of the month. Okay. uh okay, let's go ahead and pick some tarot cards. We got the Strength card. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I like dropped all my cards. We got the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, Leo energy, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got the Six of Cups. I believe this is like Scorpio energy. Yeah, so I am seeing that this person is definitely coming back. Okay, I'm seeing that for a lot of you, this person is from your past. This person is someone that you had this like, you know, full blown out connection with. There are emotions there. Okay, there are 100% feelings there. This person is so nostalgic about your connection. They're so nostalgic about everything that went down. They like reminisce upon the good times. They have so much love that they want to give. Okay, like I'm seeing that at the time, maybe like they were a little bit closed off, but that doesn't mean they didn't care. That doesn't mean they didn't want to be with you, or that they didn't have love to give. It's just sometimes, you know, we can only give to others as much as we can give to ourselves. And it's like I'm seeing their cup wasn't even, you know, full half the time. So it's like if that wasn't the case, then, you know, how are they supposed to like give back, right? How can you give from an empty cup? And I'm really seeing that right now. It's like they're working on, you know, filling their own cup, and so that they can come forward and make you an offer of stability, because I'm really seeing that they want stability with you. They really do see you as like wifey or husband material. They see you as like, you know, someone that they can have like a long-term commitment with. And that's not like, you know, that's not the way that they felt with like just anyone and everyone. In fact, I'm even seeing that for some of you, like, you know, your person had commitment issues, and like these things were really like at times it's like, you know, maybe they could have said certain things like, oh, I'm not ready for commitment, I'm not ready for like a full-blown relationship. And obviously, you know, that does hurt, because like, you know, I'm seeing that for a lot of you, you really did like this person, or, you know, maybe even in past relationships, people were, you attracted people that weren't ready for commitment. But I'm seeing, because you've been doing a lot of inner work on yourself, which is depicted by the Strength card, which has to do with the solar plexus chakra, because you have been doing that, people have been showing up as different versions of themselves, and they're going to be doing that. They're going to continue to do that. Okay, That's a really good thing, because I'm seeing that you deserve the best, and that in the past you have settled, but like now you know your worth. Now you know exactly, what you deserve, and you're not settling for anything less, okay? And again, like, you are attracting a lot of stability, you're attracting a lot of abundance in your life, especially in this connection, because the feelings are there, the emotions are strong, okay? And it's just a matter of this person like owning up to their actions, like taking responsibility, taking accountability, and coming forward and giving you this commitment that you so rightfully deserve. And I see them doing exactly that. Okay, that is what they want. They want nothing less. They really do feel like they hit the jackpot with you. Like, literally, like, you represent abundance. You represent, like, stability, prosperity, like wealth. Like, they really, really admire who you are. They really love your personality. They want to be around you all the time, and it's like, I'm really seeing that they're coming forward and making some sort of offer, as depicted by this Page of Cups as well. I'm also getting Pisces energy. I do feel like things are going to happen bit by bit, like, piece by piece. It's like you're going to get on the same page, and it's like when this person comes back, it's like it's going to start off like sort of okay, let's take this one step at a time, like, let's see where this goes. But I feel like after that, like, things will move really fast, things will really pick up the pace here, okay? Because we also got the Queen of Cups. There's a lot of love, there's a lot of emotions here, there's a lot of, like, um there's already a lot of, what do you call, like, this person is motivated to be with you, and like, because there's so much love, because there's such deep emotions coming from this person, like, they just want to go all in, okay? Because for this person, it's like there needs to be an emotional connection for them to, really pursue anything with anyone. And obviously, like, that sounds so obvious, but it's like some people just rush into things thinking that things will get better. But I'm seeing that this person, they took their time to really see how they feel. They took their time to really see, like, how this connection makes them feel about themselves. And now they're really thinking about how, they like what they can do for you, because I'm seeing that at times, you've been with partners that might have been a little bit selfish, or like, they didn't really have your back out. They didn't, oh my gosh, they didn't look out for you the way that maybe you looked out for them. And for a lot of you, you're just so amazing, you're so kind, you're so caring, and it's like you've settled a lot, and at times that's really drained your energy. And I'm really seeing that, like, right now, your person wants to make sure that they are giving you everything they possibly can to make sure you have the best life, okay? They really have so many deep feelings for you. They have a lot of deep emotions for you. They care about you a lot. They really care about like, you as a person. I'm also seeing like there's some sort of like friendship here. Like, even if you just started dating, I'm seeing that they consider you to be their best friend, and like, they like being in connections where, like, it's that best friend vibe. Like, the point here is that there's a lot of love. There's a lot of emotions, there's a lot of feelings, and it doesn't even matter if you're not together right now in the physical 3D. That love's always going to be there. And I'm seeing that for a lot of you, this is something you should definitely focus a little bit more on, because I'm seeing that a lot of you are focusing too much on what you're not seeing in the 3D. And of course, that's going to feel like, discouraging at times. But I'm really seeing that this person has a lot that they want to give you. They have a lot that they want to offer you, okay? And they really are ready to come forward. I'm seeing that maybe in the beginning they weren't ready. I'm just seeing, like, while they had a lot of feelings and emotions, it's like they weren't really filling their own cup. And it's like, again, how are you supposed to, like, do anything for anyone when you don't even, like, you can't even do anything within yourself, right? So you can't even fulfill yourself. And like, a lot of the times in tarot, like, when you look at the, if you see like characters on a card, if you look at the way, how they're facing, okay, that also says a lot about the connection. It's like this Queen is facing this Page of Cups, the Page of Cups is like facing forward. So I'm really seeing that a lot of you were a little bit more mature than this person. I'm even seeing maybe you were like older, or maybe you were around the same age, maybe they were even older, but it's like, just, yeah, you had like higher levels of maturity. And I'm seeing, like, the way that this person is looking at this, there's the Queen of Cups is looking at this Page of Cups. It's like, you had a lot to offer this person. You were like really looking forward to this part, like, having something deeper with this person. But it's like this person was kind of just like, looking out for themselves at times, okay? Like, they were sort of like, he's like kind of looking at this fish, and it's like he just was not really ready to, you know, they just weren't ready to accept what you had at the time. But it's like they still wanted to be in this connection. I'm really seeing that it's like they weren't really ready to let go of you, but they also weren't really giving you exactly, like, what you deserved and what you wanted. But we're definitely going to go and pick some more cards to see what's going to happen with that. But I'm seeing with the Strength card, it's like they have such strong feelings for you, and they have really been working on themselves. You have really been working on yourselves as well, so that, like, and because that's been happening, like, things are really going to, like, pay off in the best way possible. Like, the more, like, inner work that you do on yourself, like, the more, like, the world rewards you, the more that people end up showing up differently. People end up showing up a better version of themselves. Sometimes lower vibrational people even completely leave your life because it's like, you know, you deserve better. Your subconscious mind is literally saying, yeah, I don't want this anymore. And sometimes certain people serve different lessons, okay? It's like sometimes, like, if you cut off a certain zodiac sign or they cut you off, like that could also mean that, like, you know, maybe you don't need that in your life anymore. Like, for example, this is just an example, no need to get offended, but it's like if a lot of Virgos leave your life, that's just an example that, like, you know, you don't really need that kind of like judgment in your life. Like sometimes it's like, you know, every single sign has good and bad aspects to them, but it's like if you decide to, like, you know, sort of cut off like a Virgo, let's say, like you're done with the judgment, you're done with, like, you know, the criticism. If you're attracting a lot of Virgos, that could mean like, okay, maybe it's time for you to get a little bit disciplined. Maybe it's time for you to, like, you know, think more constructively about your life. Okay. Yeah. And same with like other signs. Like if a lot of water signs are leaving your life, maybe it's a sign that, like, okay, you know what, like I think now is the time to be a little bit less emotional and be a little bit more, like, you know, emotionally intelligent in the way that you deal with things. And these are just examples, okay? These are just interpretations. You don't have to take this to face value, but it's like I really am seeing that, like, there was a version of this person that you kind of needed to let go of, you know, the sort of like immature, like I'm not really ready type version that you kind of needed to let go of, so a much better version could come in, okay? And that's a really good thing. I'm seeing that in the long run, it's really going to pay off because you deserve nothing but the best, okay? And you should never settle for anything. You know, like you should not be settling for like page or knight energy. You should be getting that queen or king energy. And oh my gosh, the next card is literally the Eight of Pentacles. So I am seeing that again, your person is really motivated to be in this connection. Your person is doing a lot of work on themselves. They know that, like, you know, you deserve the best, you deserve the most, and they are really just working so hard on becoming a much better version of themselves. They're really willing to work on this connection. They're really willing to like work on themselves. They're willing to, like, you know, like invest their time, energy, effort into this connection. This Eight of Pentacles has to do with, like, you know, something like I always associate this with like building a home, okay, or like this also has to do with, like, you know, getting better at your craft, getting better at your job, or like gaining the skills acquired. But it's like this person really wants to put in the time and energy and effort, which is a really good thing. Again, you deserve nothing less. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some love oracle cards, and then we'll go ahead and pick some initials to see what else is going on. In terms of the signs, we got a lot of earth and water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We got I'm going to message you soon. Okay, I do see contact coming in for a lot of you. We got I'm manifesting marriage with you. Yeah, this is like, you guys, this is serious, and I feel like it's gonna like end up being serious. Like it's a lot of you want something more serious, or maybe, like, you know, you want something more with this person for sure, and it is heading towards that way. We got you are the best I've ever had. Oh my gosh, we got I want you back. A lot of like major X energy, like I want you back, like I made a mistake, like take me back, okay? I would not even be surprised if they came forward and said those things. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some initials to see, you know, if you see you or your person's first name, middle name, or last name, this is definitely a confirmation that this is your reading. We got B, we got H, I, N, G, T, U, W, F, D, A. Yeah, this is just a cherry on the top thing. Don't worry if you didn't see your initials. It's more about the message. Let's also go ahead and pick some zodiac signs. I really hope I have the cards. Okay, I have no idea. Oh, no, I do have it. Yeah. Actually, let's go ahead and pick some description cards and zodiac signs, okay? Okay, so the first one that we have here is Cancer, Pisces. Oh, no, Aries, Libra, Capricorn. I mean, we did get Pisces energy, so someone definitely could be a Pisces, and Aquarius. I'm also going to go ahead and pick description cards, okay? So if you see someone's description here, this could be confirmation that this is your reading. Again, this is more of a cherry on top thing. You know, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We got has piercings. Ooh, dark hair, brown/black. We got blue eyes. We got wears a chain or ring. Someone who's fair or light-skinned. Someone who could be into skating or surfing. Leather jacket. Maybe someone in this connection also has brown eyes. Maybe one person has blue eyes, one person has brown eyes. Silly, funny, goofy, tall/taller, Yeah, that's what we got. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end your reading right here, Pile 1. I really hope this helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. Know that this is based on the current energy, so things can always change. Things can always even expedite. It is up to you and your energy. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. We're going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. How is your person feeling about you? What is the future of this connection? Where do both of your current energies lie? What are their intentions? Okay, what are they thinking? So yeah, I really do apologize for the sound in the background. I don't even know what that is. I think it's construction. Okay, maybe that will play into the reading somehow. But yeah, hopefully that won't be super distracting. I was really called to film this for you, Pile 2. It's actually been a while since I filmed Pile 1, but yeah, I feel like Spirit was just calling me to film this for you. So I'm going to start off your reading by picking cards from this Angel Number Messages deck, just to see what the foundation of this reading is, what like where does the overall energy lie, what number should you look out for. Okay, don't get scared. I know this tends to scare a lot of people, but there's no such thing as like a bad number or like a double number or anything. Like, I know some people believe in that. I personally don't. But we did get 666, so this says a wake-up call for you to re-examine your current situation and change the direction of your thoughts so you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. I am centered. Yeah, so I feel like for a lot of you, I'm sort of getting that you have been in this like feel sorry for yourself, pity kind of energy, like, oh, this, things aren't happening, things aren't moving. And this is really calling for you to shift your thoughts, shift the direction of your thoughts in order for you to manifest easily. Because if you do that, you'll be able to see the situation from a different perspective, or you'll even be able to see movement happening for you in ways that like, once that happens for you, you're gonna be like, that's all I had to do to see movement. Like, your thoughts are gonna shift in a way where like there's gonna be a flurry of manifestations coming down at you. There's just something that kind of needs to click for some of you guys, or for a lot of you. I'm just seeing it's like it's a matter of being consistent, okay? Because I really do feel like your person is also going through some sort of wake-up call where they are re-examining your situation, your connection, regardless of however it was left off, regardless of whatever happened. They have been thinking about you a lot. You have been on their mind quite a lot, and you really are centering and grounding your energy. In fact, I'm seeing your person really loves the fact that you are very grounded. You're very like, your energy centers other people. Your energy grounds other people. And I feel like you've always been that like rock for people. And it's very interesting because you guys picked pile 2, which is the root chakra stone, or the, I always call it the, oh my gosh, I don't even remember what I call it, but yeah, it's just a red crystal, but I always call it the root chakra stone. And the root chakra has to do with stability, groundedness, being centered, and you are that. You are like all those things, and like you are so stable, so steady within yourself. Like, nothing can shake you. A lot of you, you've gone through like the dark night of the soul. You've gone through hell and back, but you have always come out stronger. You've always been resilient. You've always like even like surprised yourself. You've proven to not just like others but yourself, like, oh my gosh, like I am really strong. And I feel like right now some of you need that reminder that like, hey, things are going to be okay, things are going to be fine. You're doing a lot better than you like are giving yourself credit for. Okay, so re-examine your thoughts, re-examine the thought pattern, the flow of thoughts that you're currently like having right now, because I'm seeing that for a lot of you, you have been thinking kind of like negatively. I feel like in the maybe the last 6 days or something, you've just been really down or feeling really upset about something. But it's like, if you just start saying positive thoughts, even if it's something that you don't quite believe, or you're just like, okay, wait, this doesn't even feel natural, it doesn't even matter. Comfort or progress starts outside of your comfort zone. So this is really telling you to shift your affirmations, say those positive thoughts, okay? Say them with intention. Like, even if you don't feel it, just say it with intention. Even if right now you're not where you want to be, just tell yourself, no, well, I'm wherever right now, but I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be satisfied. I'm going to be like, really pleased with the outcome. Yeah. And then we also got 5. Yeah, flexibility is your forte. When life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to new circumstances and find excitement in that unexpected change. Be brave and bold in your endeavors. I love this because this is signifying that there is major change coming your way. There is a major shift coming your way. You are really like brave and bold for, you know, going out and taking a risk on love, okay? Even though you have been stung, you have been hurt a lot of times in the past, like the universe is rewarding you for the fact that you never gave up, and you are just not going to give up. It doesn't matter how many times, you know, you've had your heart broken or whatever negative things you went through. You're gonna, like, the universe is throwing you a curveball that's gonna like amaze you. Like, I'm saying you're just gonna be really like surprised at the outcome and surprised at what happens. I'm saying maybe even like the next 5 to 6 days, or maybe 5 to 6 weeks. But I am really seeing that for a lot of you, it's like there's something big, something like almost like miraculous is gonna happen, where you're gonna be so excited. You're gonna like text the person that you usually talk to about this stuff, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, they texted me, or oh my gosh, they finally asked me out, or they confessed their feelings. Something big is gonna happen. You're gonna get really excited, and you are gonna be so proud of yourself that you didn't give up, that you continue to work on yourself, work on your self-love, self-concept, work on your manifestations, because a lot of you have so many good things waiting for you. It's just a matter of you tapping into that energy, okay? Tapping into that frequency within yourself, tapping into those thoughts that your subconscious mind holds that will lead you to where you want to be. Because listen, it's not your person, it's not any sort of third party that's getting in the way of you and your person being together. It is literally only your subconscious mind, and for lack of a better word, blocks. Okay, so I really do see that like you're gonna overcome these, you're gonna lift these blocks, and yeah, life is going to turn out much better for you. We also got 333. You are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of your humanity. Live your truths and be a positive light to others. I am powerful. Okay, you guys, say all of these affirmations, okay? Pause this video, or maybe after the video, say these 3 affirmations. I am centered, I am adaptable, I am powerful, okay? I really like that I am adaptable, because this shows like how strong you are, like how easily you've been able to adapt to your situation, but then come out stronger as that. So it's like, you know, you are someone that I feel like if something bad happens, at times it's like, okay, you know what, it happens, like you have sort of like, you know, cried about it, been upset about it, but it's like you never like stay in that state. Like you come out, and that's a really good thing. Like you're able to like just get your way out of things and adapt to a better quality of life, like adapt to that higher timeline, adapt to that more abundant timeline. You know, like the sort of downfall of the I am adaptable part is that sometimes and this is more like just advice. I'm not saying that you necessarily do this, but if you do this, try not to. But like some of us, it's like we can get so used to feeling sad, we can get so used to like not getting what we want or feeling the way that we want, that we adapt to that mentality, and it's like change becomes really hard. And it's like a lot of us, like, you know, we stay sad or like stay in a state of like disappointment because we're so used to feeling that way. And it's like that's been with us for so long, it's like it almost feels safe, it almost feels like comfortable. But I'm really seeing like now is the time for you to break out of that mentality. Now is the time to accept being happy as your new norm. Now is the time to accept getting everything that you want, feeling emotionally safe and secure and stable in your relationship as the new norm, because you don't deserve anything less than that, okay? And that is a reminder for you here, okay? And I feel like your person, the reason why you even met this person in the first place was so that, you know, you could go through this whole journey, and they could teach you that, like, they could teach you more about yourself, but through yourself. You learn a lot about yourself through this person's eyes, through everything that went down in this relationship, through their actions, okay? Right now, you have become really introspective. You've been seeking all these sources to, like, you know, help with your spiritual journey or personal development journey. And your work, all the effort, the time, energy, effort that you're putting into this, it's not going to waste. So don't ever think of that. Don't ever, like, you know, even if someone else were to tell you, yeah, just give up or whatever, like, don't ever do that, because whether you give up or not, time will still pass. And it's like a lot of people that give up, like, you know, they just, it's like they're gonna see time pass anyway. And basically a lot of people have that regret that, like, oh, if I just continued with this, like, you know, I would have gotten it, okay? Literally, it's like you guys are so powerful, you are so capable. of anything that you want. It's just a matter of you like realizing that, okay? It's a matter of things finally clicking for you and realizing that, oh my gosh, I have been like my biggest supporter all along. I have gotten everything that I wanted, because I'm seeing that some of you have been really hard on yourselves, and sometimes that's reflected. Other people have reflected that back onto you. So, you know, you don't have to like what do you call, dwell too much on the negative things that happen, like, oh, I remember when I had such bad self-concept, or I remember when, like, you know, I got played this, that. I think for a lot of you, you could be in, like, currently you could be absorbing some like toxic posts maybe on social media, or certain things that just kind of lower your vibration a little bit, like all those posts about like, oh yeah, you know, men are just out to do this thing, women are just, you know, so and so, relationships isn't even real, love isn't real. Like, that's not true at all, because you have experienced love. There's a lot of people that have deeply loved you. There's a lot of people that still love you. Your person still loves you as well, pile two. That's something you have to understand. I feel like this person's feelings never left for you, okay? Because with the root chakra stone, see, that has to do with groundedness and stability, and like holding on to something, even like clinging on to something. And this person is a little bit stubborn. That's why you have not been able to let go of their energy. I'm seeing that you've tried dating other people, but something just draws you back to this person. And like, you know, this person is so intriguing. You and the both of you like each other so much. You know, you haven't had a connection like this in a really, really long time, if ever. And yeah, that the reason why you're holding on to it, like, it's justifiable. I know for a lot of you, you're thinking, should you give up or should you not? The one thing you should do is just work on yourself. When you work on self-love affirmations, this person will come to you. Maybe other options will present themselves to you. Your life will be a lot happier. But definitely do not give up on affirming. Definitely do not give up on self-concept. And moreover, try not to like get discouraged by the 3D. Okay, I know we got a bunch of threes here, and I haven't even gotten to this card, but I will. But I just got so many spiritual downloads all at once. But a lot of you have been really hard on yourself in terms of your 3D and what you're not seeing. And I'm seeing that maybe for some of you, you have been seeing like with this person, it's like maybe you saw them like liking someone else's post, or maybe you feel like there's some sort of third party, or they're just not giving you that much attention and things like that. And it's like, you have to stop. You have to stop checking the 3D. You have to stop looking for evidence that goes against your manifestations. Again, I feel like the biggest block here right now is, you know, not trying to bash anyone, but really I want everyone to get all their manifestations and live their best life. The biggest block here is you. And you have to, like, you know, just start thinking differently in order to move past these barriers and boundaries. And even though that is kind of like a hard truth to accept right now, I just know that when you and this person end up together, because I'm seeing that it is really, really, really likely, you're gonna be so proud of yourself and proud of all the energetic work that you put in towards bettering yourself and, you know, just having more faith in yourself, okay? Yeah, but let's go ahead and see what this card says. Yeah, you're being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker. So I'm really seeing that you help this person grow in so many ways. You are a deeply spiritual being. You are very, very just like, you're enlightening to others. I feel like people meet you and it's like you show them parts of themselves they didn't even know they had. And I feel like you really help this person realize their full potential. And that's one of the reasons why they have not let go of you. And there's not that many people that do that. In fact, a lot of people that we meet, like, they show us like parts of us that we don't like. Like, if there's someone that you don't really like, or, you know, maybe there's certain people that like point out your insecurities, or there's certain people that you have to, like, you know, wonder like, oh, does this person like me? What does this person think of me? Like, I feel like your person felt so safe with you. Like, even if like at times maybe there were fights, maybe you did insult them or something, I feel like for the most part, like, your person loves the energy, you know, the good energy, the good vibes you brought into their life. Like, you really helped them see their true potential. And I feel like they did as well. In fact, I'm really hearing that they hyped you up a lot. They really did compliment you. And when they complimented you, they meant that. If they called you beautiful or handsome or smart or intelligent, or if they told you they loved you, they want to be with you, I mean, they meant that, okay? You are a light to others. You were and still are a light to this person. You are someone that just encourages this person to be a better version of themselves. And that's a big thing, because this person, I feel like, had never been like as introspective before they met you, okay? I feel like, yeah, they were dating other people before they met you, or whatever, they had these other relationships, but it's like the impact that you had on them was so profound that they like there's a reason why they have not been able to like energetically let go. Okay, and yeah, that's a really, really big sign that your person still loves you and they're still into you. If you find yourself thinking about this person a lot, it's not just you, it's them. They think about you a lot as well. Okay, so yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use these Disney Major Arcana cards to go ahead and see what other messages we have here for you, pile 2. Oh my gosh, we got the Justice card. Wow, this is literally the card of like marriage and legal contracts and things being balanced, things being really fair to you, things, or your person speaking their truth, giving you clarity. Okay, this has a sword on it. Okay, this is from that one, what's this called? King Arthur, I think. Yeah, it's like reminiscent of King Arthur pulling the sword. And it's like your person has a lot that they want to tell you. Your person has a lot that they want to just like, you know, get off their chest, like quite literally. I don't know why, but I just like imagine like a sword, like being, okay, yeah, that's kind of graphic, but like something, getting it off their chest, like pulling that sword out of their chest. Like I do feel like this person has been backstabbed and betrayed in the past, and you know, as of you, I feel like there's a reason why you met. The both of your energies were you know, in alignment when you met, because the both of you had kind of like gone through the same things in life, or very similar things, and you have talked about this and you know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's interesting because the Justice, you know, that does represent usually like the other cards have like scales on them, so it's like, you know, the both of you, like you are two halves of the same soul. Like you have gone through a lot of very, very similar things in life, and you know, your person has talked about this with you. You have opened up to certain things to your person, and it's like the connection that you had, it's just so profound that they're just not willing to let that go. And I'm also seeing like you help them heal through something, you help them heal through something big, or maybe they help you heal through something as well. I feel like that energy actually went both ways. Even though like you might be like upset about this person or whatever's going on, this person at one point definitely was an upgrade from, you know, your exes or people from the past. Okay, and I'm really seeing that with this Justice card. Like this person really just wants to come forward and like they want to get everything off their chest. They want to just like have a like deep heart-to-heart conversation with you. Okay, I'm also seeing this person thinks you're really smart. We're gonna have a lot of like books here, and just Justice, that's associated with Libra, which is an air sign, and air signs have to do with like intellect and the mind, and like this person loves that they could just hold a, you know, deep conversation with you. I feel like that's a huge part of like any given relationship, and you know, they haven't really been able to have that with like everyone else. Yeah. We also got Judgment here, so I do feel like this person, again, they are taking a step back. This literally says re-examining the current relationship. So they're doing a lot of introspection. They're doing a lot of like reevaluating, or they are reevaluating like everything. Like I feel like they went through some sort of like Kundalini awakening, or some sort of like cathartic moment where like they just like awaken. They're just like, oh my gosh, I think I have to have this person. I think I know why I met this person. And I don't think this person is really that spiritual. Like this person that you're dealing with, they could be, but it's like they have not been this introspective ever since you came into their life. Okay, both these cards really have to do with thinking in the mind, and it's like they right now are just thinking back to every single thing that went down in this relationship, every single thing that caused them to meet you, their past relationships. They have been super introspective. They've been doing a lot of like, you know, evaluation on their childhood, and just whatever else like could have caused like this emotional wound, because I keep getting that picture of like a sword in the heart, and the heart is bleeding. I know that's so graphic and like dire, but again, like I really do feel like you helped pull that sword out, and like you helped heal this person bit by bit, and they have so much more that they want to like, you know, give to you. They have so much more that they want to like it's almost like they want to like pay you back for everything that you've done to help them. With this Justice, it's like justice is being brought to this situation. You're finally going to like receive like, you know, the love, attention, care, energy, time, effort that you so rightfully deserve. And I'm really seeing that things are changing for you, pile 2. We got the Wheel of Fortune here, so things are shifting in your favor. Good luck, abundance is on your side. Okay, good luck is on your side, and this is a time of prosperity, good luck, fortune, abundance, and really like every part of your life. I'm also also seeing something to do with career. I do feel like for a lot of you, you could be getting more opportunities. I don't know, that's just another, I should not say I don't know as a reader, but I am seeing that like maybe this person and you like are in the same field, or you talked about similar things, or I also feel like something big is going to happen in your career life or work life. That's, yeah. Because Wheel of Fortune, I just like to see this as like every aspect of your life is thriving. You're receiving abundance in like every single area of your life. So that's super exciting. Okay. Yeah. So I'm finally going to go ahead and pick tarot cards. Wow. We spent a lot of time on oracle cards and major arcana cards, but I really do feel like I was called to give this message, you know, mainly because there's a lot that your person just wants to say and let you know. And I really feel like they're going to be speaking to you through like music and signs. So pay very close attention to that. Okay. Pay close attention to oh my god, I cannot talk. Pay close attention to the conversations that you hear when you walk by the streets, the things that people are saying in coffee shops. Of course, like, you know, if it's something negative, you can totally like get rid of that. You know, I sometimes I do feel like when we see negative things, it's the universe testing you whether or not, like, you know, you want that or not. It's not necessarily that, like, you know, like attracts like, or you only attracted that because you were in the same frequency, because there have been times where like you've attracted things that you were way above. Okay. And I personally don't like thinking that, like, you know, if someone like hurt you, like you deserve that, because you don't deserve it. Okay. It's just maybe your it has not so much to do with your frequency, but just your thoughts around that thing. Like, it's not so much that like attracts like, it's that you attract what you think about. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some tarot cards to see what else is going on. Okay, so we did get the Three of Cups. Okay. I am seeing this person thinks you are very, very like, you have this amazing lighthearted energy to you. You're really fun to be around. They also feel like you are very like enthusiastic, bright, cheery, upbeat. You have a lot of great things going on for you. You're just someone that a lot of people want to be around. Okay, I feel like your friendships are so solid. There's so many people that like absolutely love being around your energy, being with you. There's a lot that, like, you know, people have to say about you, and I'm seeing this person is definitely talking about you to their friends in a very good way, or their family or people around them. Like, they have nothing but positive things to say to and about you, regardless of whatever happened. Like, I'm just getting, you know, good vibes from this person, and like the fact that this person respects you so much. This, however, like, you know, combined with the moon, can indicate a third party situation, because the moon does deal with like deception or betrayal. And I'm not telling you something you already don't know about, but I do feel like at times maybe you could have felt a little bit deceived by this person, or you felt some sort of betrayal. Maybe it's something that they did, or maybe it's even something that they didn't do and they wish that you did, or you wish that they did. Yeah. And with the moon card, I'm really seeing that, like, despite everything that happened, your person has very deep feelings for you. The moon, I feel like, is like one of the like deepest cards in the deck. It just has so much depth associated with it. And I feel like this person was a little bit like, you just like never knew what was going on with them. I feel like at times you just like never like knew what was going on in their head. Like, they presented themselves to you, but maybe in a certain way, but then they acted in a different way. Like, they said something, then would act completely different. But I am really seeing that with this moon card. Like, it's like, I know this has to do with deception and betrayal, but like, I'm really seeing that their feelings for you were still definitely genuine. It's just that this person didn't even know themselves that well, and it's like, they didn't know themselves. If they couldn't fill their own cup, like, how are they supposed to do that in a relationship, right? So I'm really seeing that with this moon card. This person, like, whatever's going on with them, like, there's some sort of tower moment happening. There's some sort of transformation that has been happening, that's already taking place, and this person is going to like come back such a different version of themselves. Like, I feel like there's a huge transformation that's going on right now. They're really dealing with their shadow self, their shadow side, and they kind of need this time alone to just like be more reflective and introspective about their own behaviors, because they have realized something's not right. Like, I have to change my behavior. Like, something happened to them. I feel like they had a dark night of the soul, and it's like finally like light is illuminating upon them, and like the light being your relationship. Okay, like, something has been brought to light. They have had some sort of realization about this connection that it just made everything click for them. You know, when you have that aha moment, and it's like, or maybe when you see angel numbers and you see something happening, or right then and there you see a sign, or like, you're able to make all these connections, and I feel like it's really natural for you. But for this person, not so much. I don't feel like everyone's as deep of a thinker as you. Not everyone's as like woke as you. You are awakened. Okay, if you're watching this, hands down, like, you are awakened to a whole different realm ever since you discovered tarot. I feel like for a lot of you, you've always had that within you. You've always been kind of spiritual, and you've had that that like inclination towards spirituality even before you went through whatever it is that triggered you to start your spiritual journey. But I'm seeing that like whatever's happening right now, like it is happening, like there's huge transformation, and it is definitely happening for your highest good. That's something you have to remember when you catch yourself like feeling dejected or down, because again, huge changes, major shifts are happening. Yeah, and whatever like betrayal this person like put you through, I do feel like they're going to give you some sort of clarity or explanation from that, okay? Or for that, or they're just going to do something to make it up. Maybe you don't even really want to address this. Maybe you just want to move forward and kind of forget everything happened. Whatever it is that you want, I feel like you're going to get out of this connection, which is a really positive sign. Yeah. Also, I am going to go ahead and pick some clarifying cards just to get a little bit more clarity on the moon. What does this person want to say to you about what went down, and what's going to happen after this? Okay, so we got the Two of Swords. I feel like this person still is kind of debating on whether or not to, like, or how to come forward. I feel like this person wants to come forward, but they haven't exactly decided how or what they want to say. Right now, they are going through some sort of internal conflict. I feel like there's a lot that this person has to do to, like, you know, come forward and, like, present themselves as the version of themselves that they want you to see them as. Because I feel like they know that they kind of messed up in your eyes, or they know that you have a certain, like they know that you're a little bit disappointed about whatever went down. Like, they are feeling that energy, and I feel like ever since they started feeling that energy, that's why they started kind of pulling back their energy. Because I feel like at times this person just felt like they weren't really good enough for you, and it's not because you made them feel that way, but it's like this person is kind of just like they just don't know what to do with their life right now. They're a little bit confused. I'm just seeing like they need some time to really figure out who they are to a deeper level, to the core. Because I'm seeing for a lot of you, you already know that, okay? This moon has to do with Pisces, and that has to do with the 12th house and the crown chakra. And like you are really like, you channel your higher self every day. You are able to tap into that infinite intelligence, that higher self, like pretty much every single day. But this person, not so much, okay? Like this person, like I feel like they didn't even, I don't know if they still know what that is, but it's like, again, you're spiritually awakened. So it's like when you see these other people, like just at times when you like just interact with people who are not so spiritually awakened, you might think like, oh my gosh, this person like needs to gain a little bit more self-awareness. But I'm also seeing that like when you change your thoughts about this person, that's really when they're going to end up showing differently or showing up as different people. I just feel like you have this you see them as this person like who maybe deceived you, betrayed you, or hurt you, or maybe you see relationships as something that like just always ends up like screwing you over in some way, or you see that like you sort of have this mentality that like you have never felt stable or secure in your relationships. If that's the case, you know, this reading is for you to realize like, hey, you have the power to change things at any time, okay? If you'll notice, a lot of my readings are more like based, self-focused, because your person is not really outside of you. They're not separate from you. You both stem from the same source. You are, you know, they are just you pushed out. And that's something that you have to like realize, and something that sometimes we need a reminder like, oh, okay, this person is just like us but in a different way, or they represent an aspect of us, a quality within us, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And then we also got the World. Okay, so I definitely do feel like this person is going to be coming forward and offering you something big. I'm seeing major changes, major shifts, okay? Right now I am seeing that for a lot of you guys, you are going through some sort of period of stagnancy, but something big is coming, and you have to tell yourself that every single day, especially during the moments where you don't see change coming, or you don't see change happening in the 3D, okay? I'm also seeing something about a hare or a rabbit or owl, so I do feel like maybe you'll see like animals being posted, or maybe your person will post animal, or you'll see these animals in some way, shape, or form, and that's a sign that like this person is going to reach out to you, okay? And something big, something major, something drastic is going to happen in this connection. And the World has to do with like new beginnings, okay? Like entering that new phase in your connection. It also has to do with lifelong romance and commitment, and that's really what I'm seeing they're headed towards. Like with the Two of Swords, it's like I feel like they kind of like need some time to like decipher what it is that they want, and then they need some time to like come forward. But once that happens, I feel like the way this person comes forward, like you're gonna be like, wow, like I am so happy that like, you know, I stuck through. Like I didn't give up. I continued to affirm. I continued to work on my self-concept affirmations because I'm seeing all your hard work, energy, effort is paying off. Okay. Yeah, so let's go ahead and pick a couple more tarot cards just to see what other messages we have. Yeah, so this is exactly what I channeled. You are going through some sort of tower moment, pile 2, and it's been intense. Okay, it has not been easy on you. Okay, with all this Mars sort of like destructive, chaotic energy, it's taken a bit of a toll on you. But I'm seeing that, you know, after like the stormiest nights, after the worst, like, you know, storms or whatever natural disaster, like the sun will always rise. The sun will always come out. Maybe not even the next day, maybe the storm will last a couple of days, but you will eventually like see sunlight. You will eventually have, you know, that like better weather, smoother sailing. Like it's like nothing is permanent. Okay, like all of this hardship that you're going through, that this shoot, oh my god, this too shall pass. Okay, and I feel like for a lot of you, you have to kind of like tell yourselves that. You have to keep reminding yourself like, hey, better days are to come. You can use the affirmation, good things are always happening to me, miracles are always happening to me, I'm always experiencing good things in my life. So yeah, that's what I'm getting with this tower here. Yeah, and I just feel like for a lot of you guys, you don't have like any time for bullshit. Like, mind my language, but like if there's someone or anyone else that's causing you to have these tower moments, you need to cut them off. You need to cut off, like, you know, the limiting beliefs, the mindsets, you know, that could be holding you back. I feel like maybe for a lot of you, you're replaying some sort of conversation that happened and it's really not leading you anywhere, because it's honestly, you're just forming a new neural pathway that has to do with those negative conversations, and it's like, that's not really going to help you elevate or grow in the way that you need to, right? Like, the best thing, if you want to see progress, if you want to see change, you just have to shift your thoughts and make sure your dominant thoughts are in alignment with your manifestation. So I'm seeing the minute you do that, this tower moment, you know, like it's gonna pass. Okay, this, I literally imagine the sun coming out of the clouds, blue skies, green grass, like just beautiful weather. I think like 70-degree, like spring weather. Like you're just feeling so calm, at ease, and peaceful. So yeah. Let's see what else we have here. We also got the sun. Okay, that is crazy because I literally said the sun, and yeah, these cards are face down as I'm picking them, but I do see better and brighter days are coming up for you. Okay, so do not give up. Abundance, bliss, prosperity, a good love life, it's quite literally in the cards for you. It's on your way. Okay, let's go ahead and get a couple of clarifying cards on the sun. When will this happen, or how will this happen? Because I'm seeing, again, a lot of great things are happening, but what? Okay, so definitely you're gonna get that stability that you want. Ace of Pentacles is all about long-term stability. It's all about you know, being really invested into the connection, and I feel like that's exactly what your person is gonna do. Okay, like they're really gonna invest their time, energy, effort into this connection, and you're gonna feel very, like, you know, happy. You're gonna feel like really just happy with the outcome, and happy with, like, I just like envision you guys a year from now, you're gonna be like in a much better place. And I'm not saying it's going to take a year to happen. Just with this ace, I'm like thinking of one, so it could be like 1 month, okay, or 1 week or something like that. But I'm seeing like wherever you're going to be from a year, I feel like maybe a year from now you'll already be in a relationship with this person for several months. You're just going to like be so happy. You're going to feel so secure and stable within your relationship. We got the Hierophant. That is amazing, because this also has to do with security and stability. This has to do with marriage. This has to do with higher levels of commitment. And we got 2 animals here. I love that, a cat and an owl, but a lot of owl imagery. Okay, so owls usually signify like wisdom, and I'm just seeing that for a lot of you, you are, you know, becoming wise. You're really like attuning yourself to you know, the like different frequencies. Like you're seeing all these like numbers and signs and messages, and that is a sign that you are elevating. That is a sign of ascension symptoms. Okay, so yeah, I really love that. Okay, I totally forgot to talk about the signs here, so let's go ahead and recap that. I am getting Taurus energy here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio energy, Leo energy, a lot of fixed sign energy, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. We got Cancer energy. We got Gemini energy as well. Okay, I was also channeling a lot of Sagittarius energy in the beginning, so someone could be that, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or 7th house. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick some initials, as well as actually, yeah, initials and more zodiac signs. Yeah, just to see what else is going on in this connection, or what other messages you need to hear, like just who these people are. Okay, so this is just a cherry on the top bonus type of thing here. So if you see you or your person's initials, first name, middle name, last name, or zodiac sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, this could be a confirmation. This is a reading. I literally just heard a train in the background, so yeah, so maybe, maybe you'll see like trains or something when things happen. Like, I'm just seeing movement, okay? Trains move like super fast, and it's just like I'm seeing like all the stagnancy that you might have been going through, like things are just gonna pick up so fast after that, okay? So yeah, don't give up. We got Libra, Sagittarius, oh no, Aquarius. I don't know why, but I kept getting Sag in my mouth. Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, Taurus. Okay, let's go ahead and pick some initials. We got Q, P, K, J, Z, U, S, Y, C. Let's see what else we have. W, and D. Okay, so yeah, I really hope this reading helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go ahead and pick another pile. You can also watch multiple piles as well, but again, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I also do want to let you know that I offer video readings, manifestation coaching, and subliminal. So if that interests you, check out the description box below where you can sign up for that. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the reading right here. Thank you so much. Love and light. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. So you all picked this black tourmaline or tourmaline. It's just so gorgeous. I just love how rich it is in colors. So yeah, I am going to go ahead and pick some cards to see what's going on in this connection. Where are you with your manifestations if you are manifesting this connection or this person? How are they currently feeling? What are they thinking? What are some messages they'd like to give you? Where is this connection headed? What will their next actions be? What will their next move be? So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick some cards from the Angel Number Messages deck to see exactly what is going on. This is going to help set the tone for the reading. If you see any of these numbers, that could be a sign that something big is going to happen in this connection. So yeah, let's see what's going on. We got 222. I absolutely love this number. This is the card of balance. So you should definitely be saying the affirmation, I am balanced. Okay, if you ever feel like you're out of balance or you feel like a little bit discouraged or you feel a little bit emotional or moody. This says, trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and action. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this could not be a more clear sign that your manifestations are coming true, okay? The seeds that you planted, aka your thoughts, okay? The seeds are your thoughts. The seeds that you planted are they're growing, okay? They're growing. Sometimes you can't see exactly what's happening underneath the surface, because if you think of an actual plant, think back to your 7th grade textbook, like when you had when you were learning, I don't even, environmental science or something like that, and it showed you like a plant and like the seed and like the roots growing out of it, but it wasn't exactly a tree yet, but there's a lot going on underneath the mud, right? That's exactly what's happening right now. So all the work that you have been doing, all the affirmations, the scripting, the visualizations that you have been doing, they are working, okay? And I can wholeheartedly say that for you, Pile 3. I don't even know if I mentioned that in the other piles, but I will say that your manifestations are working. Just make sure you are nourishing them with words and thoughts that are in alignment with what you want, okay? I know it can be easy to get discouraged, but if you say things like I am balanced, or every aspect of my life is thriving, or I experience abundance in all aspects of my life, you are going to be receiving your manifestations to their fruition. You're going to be receiving them in the best way possible as well. Yeah, I'm seeing like a little tree, sprouting out, okay? Right now it's just like I wouldn't even want to say it's like a seed with roots. I feel like it is more than that, but there's a lot like underneath the surface or in the 5D realm that you're not seeing right now, that you're not seeing with the naked eye, but you will eventually reap the fruits of your labor, okay? You are going to be getting exactly what you deserve and then some, okay? We also got 5. We got I am adaptable. Flexibility is your forte. When life throws a curveball, you can easily adapt to new circumstances and find excitement in the unexpected change. Be brave and bold in your endeavors. Okay, so if you ever feel discouraged or disconnected, you can say I am adaptable, okay? So you are able to adapt to the higher timeline. You are able to adapt to a better mindset, a better mentality. A lot of the time what holds us back from receiving our manifestations or anything is really just ourselves. And if you are not seeing a manifestation come to fruition the way that you want it to, one good affirmation you should be saying is I'm adaptable. I am adaptable. And that's crazy because we got this in pile 2, but I actually, like, that didn't click for me until like right now. I'm gonna take a second to write that down, because I also make law of assumption videos where I teach you how to manifest, like, you know, just using your thoughts. And just I have so many tips on like how you can make certain things your dominant assumptions, and this is going to be one of them. Okay, I am adaptable, or I am able to adapt to my new thoughts. I am able to adapt to this new mindset very easily, because again, it's really just our mindset that makes or breaks things. Okay, it's not anyone else. Like, there's no point blaming anyone else or anything else or external circumstances. At the end of the day, the root cause of everything, just everything that is happening to it, can be traced back to you. Okay, so I really like the I am adaptable affirmations. I feel like that is going to be really, really powerful for you, so highly recommend that. Let's go ahead and pick one more card. Also, you could be seeing a lot of twos, like 222. Also 5, I'm seeing something to be happening in 2 to 5 weeks from now. Okay, yeah, let's see what else we have here. Okay, we got 000, the 000. You are one with the creator, and there are no limits to what you can achieve. You have the ability to create something new and incredible in your lifetime here on earth. I love that. I am a creator, so yeah, love this, love this. You are limitless. Okay, and if you are limitless, that must mean your mindset is limitless. Okay, you have no limiting beliefs. You have no like past circumstances, negative circumstances from the past holding you back. You sort of let go of the negative feelings and associations with that, and you're creating a new life for yourself. Okay, you are meant to have an incredible life here on earth. I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you know, you get upset about this one thing, and you just, at times, you've let it dictate your mood for the entire day or even the next couple of days. And this is saying like, hey, you know, your like time here is limited, and try to make this literally says like limitless. I guess like our consciousness will live forever, but I'm just seeing like, you know, now is the time for you to really turn things around and change your thoughts, and change your mentality on everything. Okay, like as much as you can, don't affirm that things aren't working or things aren't moving, because they definitely are. Okay, and I'm also going to talk about what these numbers mean in the context of your person. I know I talk a lot about like self and like yourself and how affirmations work and things like that, or like what you're doing right now, where your energy is at, but let's talk about your person's energy. So I'm seeing with this 222, your person is also becoming a more balanced version of themselves. I do feel like at times they've had you know, ups and downs, and they've really been able to like, they haven't really been able to like be as consistent as you wanted them to be, or there's something that you have really been wanting them to do or confess, and it just has not happened for you yet. But again, don't affirm that. Okay, technically it has happened for you. It has happened for you in multiple other realms. You know, I have a video about this, but you can say that like, my person and I are together in every single timeline. Okay, my person and I are married or in a happy, healthy, committed relationship in every timeline, and that will bridge the gap between all of these timelines. Okay, and I'm also seeing that your person is really, really, really excited for a future with you. I see exciting things coming in for you, exciting things coming for your love life, for your dating life, and you know, in this connection with your person. Okay, when life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to new circumstances. With this curveball, I immediately thought like, okay, if you've been thrown like negative curveballs, what's the opposite of a curveball? A miracle. Okay, I feel like there's some sort of miracle coming. Okay, you can say the affirmation, miracles are always happening to me. I feel like your person is finally going to be brave and bold and step up to the plate. I don't know why, but I'm channeling a lot of baseball. Maybe did someone play baseball? Yeah, but they're going to step up to the plate and finally like pursue you and tell you everything that you have been wanting to hear. Okay, and it's going to be so like it's gonna be such a joyous, momentous occasion. You're gonna like want to like write it down in your diary. You're gonna shout it like on the rooftops. You're gonna like message your friend or whoever you talk to about your manifestations, like, oh my gosh, this happened. In fact, I feel like you're gonna be more excited about telling them that, or like just, you know, expressing gratitude, than maybe even the manifestation itself. But I mean, you'll be just as happy. But my point is like, I do see a huge change coming in for you. I also see a huge change happening within your person, a huge shift happening within your person, and that's because there's a huge shift that's happened within you. Okay, you have really, or you're going to realize your abilities as a creator. Okay, you're going to realize your power as the operant power of your reality. You're really going to understand that like everything that you're experiencing, you know, it's just a manifestation of your dominant thoughts. And when you like take that responsibility, when you take that accountability, you keep that power to yourself. You don't give your power to external circumstances or external things, okay? And when that happens, that's really when the shift begins, okay? That's really when things change for you. When you just tell yourself like, hey, if I manifested this, if I manifested this person to show up that way, I can unmanifest that. That's when I see your person is really gonna like come forward, step up to the plate, pursue you, be bold, you know, like just make all the moves. They're gonna pursue you like the way that they used to. Because I'm seeing they used to pursue you a lot in the beginning, but something happened where like they kind of drifted apart or they kind of pulled back their energy. But I'm seeing that's not gonna be the case because you deserve commitment. And in fact, I'm even seeing that for a lot of you, you have been seeing other people get into relationships. In fact, I'm even seeing maybe a lot of your friends are already in relationships, and you know, you want that for yourself as well, and take that as a sign that you will have that for yourself. So yeah, I'm really happy for you, pile 3, because huge changes are coming, okay? This black tourmaline is also good for like protecting your energy. So a lot of the times people will wear black tourmaline to like fend off negative energy, which, you know, at times can just like be our own thoughts, and it's like it'll absorb our negative thoughts and kind of like send like, I don't even want to say send them away. Like, I don't like to think that like if you have negative thoughts that they're still there. I like to think that you can transmute negative energy or negative thoughts into something beautiful. I always believe in transformation, transmutation. It's not like if there's something bad, it has to stay bad. And yeah, you know, I used to believe in duality, like light and dark, but now I believe like, why can't everything just be light? Like, why do we have to like, you know, why do we take things as they are? We should be able to question things. We should be able to not accept everything that we were taught, okay? Because I feel like a lot of the times relationships don't work out, or negative things happen because we've internalized certain mindsets that don't really like, you know, work for us, but rather against us. So it's like your person, like, you know, you never had to go through some sort of like separation or twin flame separation to come back. But if it happened, that's fine. But like now, just, you know, focus on the positive, focus on the future that this connection holds, okay? Because again, you are a creator and you are writing your own story at this point, okay? And you get to dictate how this person comes back to you, or like, you know, well, you never really have to focus on the how. That's what a lot of people say when it comes to manifestation. But technically, you have the power to do anything. If you want, you can even dictate the how. If you want, you can focus on like when or whatever. But just realize that this is all a journey back to self, okay? That's really what I want to stress on my channel. Manifesting other people, doing energy check-ins, only the real ones, only the wisest ones will understand that like, okay, this was never really about them as much as it was about me. Of course, it's a little bit about them because they hold a special place in your heart, and I'm seeing you do as well, because there is this connection. I do feel like this is very balanced. I do feel like this goes both ways, but at the end of the day, make sure you prioritize yourself above all, okay? And trust me when I say this person is going to meet you at the pedestal that you're on. So the main goal right now is to put yourself on the pedestal, but also manifest that they'll meet you where you are, okay? That's also a really important thing that we have to realize, because a lot of people, like, they put themselves on the pedestal, and like their person just ends up like acting super immature and like way below them, way beneath them. It's like, you don't want that version of your person, right? You want to like both be equal, but at the same time, you're always going to prioritize yourself. You're always going to have that self-love, and both of these are possible to happen simultaneously, okay? Like, you can be on the pedestal, and so can your person, and you can still have self-love and prioritize yourself and still have that happy relationship, still feel all the feels, and, you know, have that person back when you actually want them to be back. Because I know I'm seeing that for a lot of you. At times people have come back when you just didn't care anymore, but I'm seeing that this person is going to come back. And like, I feel like even if at times you felt like giving up, or you kind of just thought, I don't even want this person anymore, I feel like you have such a special like place in your heart for this person, and you have such a deep connection that when they do come back, like, you will be happy. And like, I feel like they'll come back in a new way that they'll make you fall in love with them all over again. And the reason they're going to do that, pile 3, is because they're in love with you. They have not been able to forget about you. There is just something about you, okay? There's just something about the qualities you possess that makes it really freaking hard to forget about you. Like, you are unforgettable. I channeled French Montana song Unforgettable, okay? So yeah, never forget that. You are a delight to have around. You are so pleasant. You are so amazing. Like, you're the best thing that's happened to this person. You guys, all these messages are just coming to me naturally. Like, literally, I'm talking, like, it's like I'm not even like thinking before I'm talking. Like, sometimes I feel like that's how this person was like with you, and like, they're just gonna come forward and they're just gonna be like so expressive, so vulnerable. And I'm seeing that for you, pile 3, more than any other pile, because I did get like in other piles they will express themselves, but I'm really saying they're going to be a lot more vulnerable with you. They're going to be a lot more like emotionally vulnerable with you in ways that are going to surprise you, because I know that a lot of you know this person has a deep side. I don't even need to tell you that. You do know they're softies at heart. You do know that they are capable of having intense emotions and deep emotions. It's just like maybe a lot of you, it's been a while since you've seen that, or you wish they would express that more, or maybe they never really did express that, but like you know that deep down. And it's just a matter of you channeling that within your person. And if you want to channel that within someone else, you know, you have to sort of give that to yourself, or at least tell yourself like, hey, I'm worthy of this person committing to me. I'm worthy of this person telling their deepest, darkest feelings, okay? Or not darkest, sorry, not dark, but I mean, well, technically, you know, you should accept each other's like shadow selves as well. Again, I don't like to think anyone's inherently bad, but of course, you know, we all have flaws, we all have certain things that we could be better at, but I really do see that your person accepts you as you are fully, okay? Your person is like enamored by you. They really do love you. They really do care about you, pile 3, okay? You have to believe that. I'm getting like just I channel like every single heart emoji that I have ever like seen in my life. At like I'm getting like cherubs, I'm seeing like Cupid's arrow, just something like just everything like love related. Okay, this person really does love you. Okay, so we got the 8 of Swords, very interesting, and then we got the 4 of Wands. Yeah, so I do see this person has some like limitations or limiting beliefs surrounding relationships, because this 4 of Wands, 4 in tarot has to do with stability, and 4 of Wands has to do with like marriages, celebrations, happiness, and it's just like they tend to self-sabotage, because this 8 of Swords is a very like very introspective card. It's a card that has to do with self, whereas like 9 and 10 have a little bit more to do with like external things. But it's like this person, they kind of just need to get over their fear of commitment, or their fear of just, I feel like at times they fear stability even though they want that, because they know that like if they were to be with you and this ended for whatever reason, they would not be able to live with themselves. I mean, like that would really kill them. And I do feel like maybe they're distancing themselves from you a little bit, or they've been acting a certain way because they're so scared that you're gonna hurt them, because they know you have the potential to do that. Okay, like that's a big thing. So I'm even seeing that maybe for some of you guys, if, and this is not going to resonate with everyone, but if this person is seeing someone else, there's some sort of third party, they know that that third party doesn't really have the power to hurt them in any way. Like they don't have the power to hurt them emotionally. So maybe they could just be entertaining things that aren't for them, because subconsciously they know like deep down that you have that capability, because their true feelings lie with you. Their heart lies with you, okay? No matter what the 3D is showing you. And right now there's just a lot that they have to deal with themselves. This 8 of Swords is literally the card of like being trapped in your mind, insecurities, just being a victim of your own mindset, just having all these fears and doubts. And with the 4 of Wands, you know, that has to do with stability. That has to do with like I always think of it as like forming a home and like marriages and celebrations. And it's like this person is almost like scared to be happy with you, because it could be taken away from them at any minute. And that's what scares them the most. That's why they have this like, you know, mind my language, but half-assed connection, or just keep you at a distance, because it's like, okay, well, at least that way they'll be safe. It's some sort of oh my gosh, it's some sort of subconscious self-defense mechanism that they have implemented within themselves. And it's really just to protect themselves. And it's like, you know, they want to like, there's so much that they want to let you know, that they want to like get off their chest. I'm really seeing that like they're scared that you're going to be the one that got away. Like I'm definitely sensing some sense of fear here. But let's go ahead and pick some more clarifying cards. I want to see some clarifying cards on 8 of Swords. Spirit, what does pile 3 need to know about the 8 of Swords and all these like underlying fears? Like what is going on with them? What are they feeling? I know they're scared that you're going to be the one that got away. Let's see if, you know, they're going to act on that, or what's going to happen. Okay, oh my gosh, pile 3, we got the Knight of Cups. Okay, I feel like they are going to overcome these fears. I feel like they are going to like, you know, overcome this like hard path that this, you know, this journey that they've been on. Like, do you see this like path here? And it's like there's like I see this as like enlightenment. It's like on the road to enlightenment. Like they really do feel like you are the light of their life. I channeled that Lana Del Rey song. I'm the oh my gosh, I cannot sing. I'm not gonna like traumatize you with my voice, but the light of his life. Oh, that's in Off to the Races. Yeah, I'm the light of his life. yeah, that's all I remember. But I'm channeling Lana Del Rey here. But this Knight of Cups has to do with making a love offer. Also, I don't know what pendle means. I feel like maybe that could be relevant in some way. I thought of like a pendulum, like time is ticking, they gotta act, okay, or else they'll lose you forever. And I do feel like they're gonna overcome these fears. I do feel like they're gonna be emotionally vulnerable. I feel like they're going to, like, you know, first of all, be that way within themselves, okay? In order for them to really come forward and give you that love, that emotional vulnerability, they need to be that way with themselves, okay? And they need to accept that, like, hey, I do have feelings, I do have, like, you know, this deeper side to me. Like, they're channeling their deeper side, okay? Because they do have a lot of depth. And again, I know that you guys know that deep down, okay? And it's just a matter of you, like, it's just a matter of them showing it to you. And I really do feel like they're going to tap into that part of themselves. And I do feel like for a lot of you, you've already tapped into that part of yourself. And a lot of times, you know, the world reflects us, like our inner thoughts, our inner beliefs. So all you have to do right now, pile 3, in order to get this person to commit to you, come forward, confess their feelings for you, tell you that they love you, because you deserve exactly that, okay? You deserve to have this person, like, treat you like the absolute best. You just have to see them in a different way. You have to see them as this, like, emotional sappy simp that's, like, you know, obsessed with you in a good way. And I know for a lot of you, you're just like, okay, well, they're not like that, and they're a little bit stoic, and maybe I even fell in love with the way that they're a little bit, like, you know, stoic, or they're a little bit, like, hard-headed or something like that. But while those qualities might be attractive to you, you know, you have to ask yourself, like, is that what I really want? Is that, like, it might be attractive to me, but at the end of the day, I know for a lot of you guys, you want that commitment, you want that stability. So you can manifest them to maybe be both, okay? There's always a solution for everything. I know some other tarot readers at this point, they may say, like, oh, well, if they started acting like a sap, or they started acting like a simp, and you wouldn't like that, then maybe they're not the one for you. But I can't tell you whether or not they're the one for you. You know that within yourself, okay? Like, your subconscious mind knows exactly what you want, exactly, you know, what's good for you as well, okay? So right now, you are your, like, you are your angel, you are your spirit guide, and it's up to you to guide yourself. It's up to you to figure out what it is that you really want, and literally just change your assumptions about this person. Change your assumptions. See them as this person, you know, who's not afraid to be emotionally vulnerable, or whatever you want. Some people want their significant others to be, like, obsessed with them, to be super sappy, to be, like, a quote-unquote simp. If you don't want that, that's okay. But if you do want this person to, like, you know, come forward and be romantic and make these romantic gestures and movements, then yeah, all you gotta do is change your assumptions and manifest that, okay? So I feel like it's coming to you anyways. I do feel like this is something that you've already desired, and I'm not saying that there's that much work that you have to do. You have been putting in that energetic work. You have been doing all the inner work, but it's just a matter of you, like, continuing to stay faithful to the end goal, which is you being with this person, or whatever it is, okay? For a lot of you, you want commitment. For a lot of you, you want marriage, but don't let like these other alternate roads stop you, okay? That the funny thing is, like, there are no alternate roads, but, like, I know, like, I just thought of, like, you know, like, 2 pathways, like 2 crossroads, like, and, like, there's a bunch of different, like, distractions that could come your way, okay? I am seeing that for some of you guys, maybe in the past it's like you were trying to manifest someone, but maybe this person came along and you didn't want that person anymore. So, you know, do understand that you are allowed to change, grow, evolve. You're allowed to, like, not want this anymore, or you're allowed to want a better version of themselves. Like, you don't have to be restricted by a tarot reading or anything that you see online or anything that people tell you. You can very well manifest the best version of this person. You can manifest, like, you know, this person just, like, wooing you in the best way possible. Maybe right now I'm seeing that maybe for a lot of you guys, you've sort of pulled back your energy a little bit. You don't feel as intensely as you used to, or you're not as, like, quote unquote obsessed. And, like, I feel like that's a really good sign, because I feel like you've gotten rid of the resistance. And when that happens is really when this person ends up coming back. So I really do feel like this person is going to come back, because I feel like you've sort of, like, yeah, you've been thinking about them a little bit less than usual, or maybe there's, you know, like, you still feel for them, but it's like you've pulled back your energy just a little bit. And because of that, I feel like your person is going to come forward and, like, pursue you and chase you, okay? And I'm not saying you have to do that. You can be, like, you know, very into your person and they'll still come back. I will never tell anyone that, like, oh, you have to, like, get over it, or you have to detach from this person to come back. But I'm just saying that's sort of, like, the path that you're on, because I'm seeing that maybe for a lot of you, you grew up hearing that, exactly that, like, oh, they only come back when you detach yourselves from them. And that doesn't necessarily have to be the truth, okay? You can still be very much into a person and it can still be, you know, into you. You can have mutual reciprocated love at any time. Yeah. Okay, so we got the Queen of Wands. I feel like this person is very passionate about you, okay? They're super attracted to you, definitely very, very physically attracted to you. They also like the fact that you're very ambitious, you're very, you're a go-getter, you're really well-rounded, you know how to, like, you know, do things, and you do things well. They love this fiery passion that they have within you. Like, I feel like, you channel that, okay, sorry, you invoke that within them as well, okay? Like, they also feel really motivated to kind of just take on life and be the best version of themselves, go after all their goals and dreams because of you. Like, you invoke that aspect within them. So I feel like they're really grateful to you for that, because I also feel like maybe for some of you guys, you could have helped them like reach some sort of goal, or maybe vice versa. I do feel like the both of you hyped each other up a lot, and like they think you're really smart, and you know, vice versa, and like you want the best for this person, they want the best for you. They're very inspired by you. They think you are very like motivational, ambitious, inspirational, and like everything that you are, they sort of like, you know, they want that for themselves as well. Like, they really want like, they want to be successful, they want to, you know, it's almost like they want to follow your path. Like, I'm seeing something about like, you know, following you wherever you're going. So I'm even seeing they could be moving to where you are. If this is some sort of long distance situation, I'm seeing that they're literally going to be like moving to your, like physically moving to your location or something like that. But I really do see chasing energy on their part. They're going to be chasing you and pursuing you a lot. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and pick a couple of clarification cards on this Queen of Wands. How are they going to do that? What are they going to be doing? Okay, I love this. We got the, oh no, these cards are sticking. I hate when that happens. Okay. We got the Wheel of Fortune and we got the Knave of Pentacles, okay? So, Wheel of Fortune, things are going to change in the best way for you, Pile 3, okay? Things are really going to shift. This is all about fortune. This is all about good luck. This is all about luck being on your side. This is all about good fortune. This is all about the universe giving you exactly what you want, okay? So, like, every aspect of your life is going to be thriving. Like, you're going to be witnessing so much love, or sorry, so much progress in your love life. Like, think like romance, being taken out, people confessing their love, like, you know, feelings for you. I'm seeing there's a lot of other like admirers that are going to come forward. Okay, you have a lot of people that are interested in you at the moment. We also got the Knave of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. So I do feel like you're going to be getting some sort of offer of like stability. Okay, this is all about literally coming forward and saying like, hey, you know what, I want to see where this goes. I really do feel like there's a future with you, and like they really do see a future with you. Okay, like they see you as like, I don't want to say like contender, that sounds so like, it sounds like we're on a game show, but I don't know why Wheel of Fortune always just reminds me of that, the Wheel of Fortune game show. But I really do see that like they do consider you to be like a potential like wife or husband or like long-term partner. Okay, that is definitely like a thought that they've had. So yeah, I do feel like with this Knave of Pentacles, Pentacles is kind of a slow-moving suit. Things have been a little bit slow, but I do feel like they will eventually come forward and make you an offer. Maybe it just feels a little bit slow, but it doesn't have to be that way. Okay, it's all about your perspective. It's all about your mindset. Even with this Queen of Wands, like, you know, she's a very fast-moving, but Wands are the fastest-moving suit, and this card just represents like a lot of movement happening, and that too really fast. So honestly, it is up to you when this happens. Okay, there's like divine timing is something that's dictated by your subconscious and dictated by your thoughts. Okay, so this is yet another sign that your person wants you. They want to be with you, and I really do see, we got a lot of action cards. So they're going to come forward. They're really going to be pursuing you. They're going to be making you an offer. They want stability. They want commitment with you. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and pick a couple more cards on this Knave of Pentacles. Like, how are they going to come forward? What can you expect to happen? Because again, I feel like they want something long-term with you for sure. Okay, we got the Moon. Yeah, so they do have really deep feelings for you. And right now, I feel like a lot of you guys are deceived by the 3D, maybe because you don't see that much movement happening. But this is just a mentality, you guys, okay? The 3D is not even real. It doesn't have to be real. There's like there's infinite other dimensions, okay? You just have to tap into that version of yourself that has everything that you want, okay? Because there is a dimension, there is a reality that exists where you have everything, and it's just a matter of you stepping into that frequency, that self. Okay, it doesn't have to be frequency, but just realize that you can shift at any time. Okay, I don't know if you guys watch Doctor Strange, but yeah, it talks about the multiverse. And something I do want to say is that like you don't have to, you know, there's like a million yous out there, but at the end of the day, they're all you. So it's like in Doctor Strange, actually I don't want to give any spoilers, but my point is I do feel like that movie had a little bit of a limiting belief. Okay, like you can just manifest being happy in every timeline. You can just manifest that you're together with your person in every timeline. You don't need to like necessarily shift timelines to live a life, because you can bring, you know, that to your timeline. Or when you do shift timelines, I guess, like, you know, okay, I'm like confusing myself, I'm so sorry, but like my point is, you can have everything that you want. There's a reality that exists where you have everything, and you're allowed to like live in that reality. You're allowed to be in that reality. I will say, like, Wanda, there's a little bit of a limiting belief there, okay? Like, it's not like if there's another you in another reality, like if that person, you know, goes away or something or dies, then like it's all the same thing. Like, you are the same person in every dimension, okay? It's not like there needs to be a replacement, or like if you shift to another reality, there's going to be no you in this reality. It's a little bit complicated. If you watch that movie, you'll know what I'm talking about, and you'll be like, okay, that's what she means by limiting belief. Like, you don't have to think that way. Like, you are allowed to be happy at any time. You're allowed to, like, you know, have everything that you want. You know, I would even recommend saying it is safe for me to love. It is safe for me to be fully loved. I am receptive to love. Okay, I'm actually going to go ahead and write that down because I love these affirmations. Again, it is safe to love. It is safe to love and be loved, and I am receptive to being loved fully. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I had to write that down. Okay, these affirmations are gold. I highly recommend saying these. Okay, I feel like you'll definitely see movement with this. Okay, we got the Five of Wands. So this does have to do with conflict. This does have to do with like discord and strife. So I do feel like maybe for some of you guys, something could have happened, some sort of argument or fight, or some sort of just like frustration. Maybe it wasn't even an active fight or something like you know, something super, like, what do you call, destructive. Maybe it wasn't even like necessarily toxic, but it was just like you were just kind of frustrated with what this person wasn't doing. That's going to vary from people to people. I am seeing that for some of you guys. Maybe you did have a fight. Maybe you were just really annoyed with whatever happened. But let's go and pick a couple of clarifying cards. I feel like there's going to be conflict resolution, okay? I feel like this person is going to come forward and give you some sense of clarity. I'm also seeing you could be seeing like a black crow or raven when this happens. I would take that as a very good sign. But this person wants to come forward and apologize for something that they did. I'm also seeing like deception or betrayal. That's really interesting because we got that in pile 2 as well. So you can also check that out. But I do feel like they're going to come forward and apologize for anything that went down that, you know, wasn't like okay, or like, yeah, it's crazy how things work. But like the minute you start saying these affirmations, like, you will notice other exes, other people hitting you up, and if that's the case, your person is going to be next, because this is a bird, right? So there's this thing called birds before land and manifestation, where when you manifest something for a specific person to do that, and you see other people giving you that same treatment, that's a sign that your specific person is next, okay? That they're also going to give you that, because there's no way they're not receiving that energy. So yeah. We also got the King of Pentacles. I love this. I feel like this person is, you know, finally gonna like match you, because we got the King and Queen. And if you notice, we had gotten the Knave before. So I was even gonna say that like you have been a little bit more mature than this person. You were a little bit farther in your spiritual journey or personal development journey than this person. And this person kind of had to, you know, catch up to you in some ways. And I feel like they are gonna do that. I really do feel like they're embodying the higher, or like the highest version of themselves. Okay, the King of Pentacles is someone who is ready to commit, someone who's ready to invest their time, energy, effort into this relationship, someone who's going to love you at your darkest, someone who's going to love you like no matter what, okay? And someone who is going to be very reliable and steady, okay? Because and stable as well, because you deserve to have stability in your relationship. So you can say things like, I always experience, you know, happy, healthy relationships, or I always experience, you know, stability in my relationships. I feel like maybe for a lot of you guys, you focus a lot on the constant contact and communication, but you know, you can just fix all of that by saying that one affirmation: I always experience stable, healthy, happy relationships. So yeah, because again, you deserve that stability, and you will get that, okay? It's just that we have to give it to ourselves sometimes if we want that from other people. So I always take it as like, you know, when you're diligent, when you work on yourself every single day, when you have that little bit of discipline, because King of Pentacles does have to do with like discipline, like Pentacles energy has to do with, you know, kind of like routine and kind of just like stability, okay? And like continuing to do something, continuing with something. When you give that to yourself, the rest of the world will reflect that as well. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pick some love oracle cards to see what other messages we have, and then we'll go ahead and pick some Disney major arcana cards. This part will be a little bit fast. I'm going to speed things up. I feel like I talk so much, but yeah, we got I'm so sorry I let my insecurities get in the way. It wasn't you, it was all me. Yeah, 100%. This person, you know, the Eight of Swords, they had some insecurities, and you know, with the Five of Wands, I'm seeing maybe they could have taken that out on you or something. Like maybe they kind of prevented like themselves from like being fully loved or coming forward, just because they were so scared of like, you know, love and relationships, because they're really scared to lose you. Okay, like that's the biggest thing. I'm not even seeing that it was done out of like ego to get back at you. Is more done out of like fear, and I guess ego and fear do go together. But my point is like, don't blame yourself. I feel like for a lot of you stayed awake at night thinking like, why weren't you good enough, or why did things happen the way that they did? And trust me when I say, you guys, you are so resilient, you are so strong, there's nothing wrong with you. Okay, there really is not. So please get that out of your head. It's just a matter of you realizing that you've been worthy all along. Okay, you've been worthy in every single chapter of your life, and you always will be. Okay, we also got, you were the best thing to happen to me. You brought light into my life. I really love that. Again, you are light, like to the max. Like you have illuminated their life in so many different ways. You know, we got the moon card with the, you know, oh my gosh, I don't even remember, but someone was like walking a certain path. Yeah, we got a lot of moon imagery actually. Okay, so this person, I mean, they are in love with you. They really do care about you so much, and you were the best thing to happen to them. And like now they're missing you. They're realizing your worth. They're just like, oh my gosh, I should have treated this person better. And yeah, they are gonna come forward and do that. Okay, I'm also gonna go ahead and pick some Disney major arcana cards. So we got the Hermit. Yeah, so I do feel like right now this person is in hermit mode, but as we talked about, they're coming back like a king or queen version of themselves. Okay, and they're going to treat you like the king and queen that you are. We got the Magician. So yeah, if you are manifesting this person, this is your sign that your manifestations are coming to fruition. This is a sign that your manifestations have been working. In fact, they may even be manifesting you. You're going to receive some sort of communication, because the Magician has to do with Mercury, and Mercury has to do with you know, like what do you call it? Yeah, communication and like clarity. And like I'm seeing someone's gonna like slide in your DMs, or someone's gonna be hitting you up, or someone's even gonna be calling you out of nowhere, and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, like manifestation is literally magic. Like this is crazy that this is happening. Okay, like the 3 words that I got here are miracles, manifestation, and magic. Okay, and we also got the Hierophant. So this is the card of like the ultimate commitment. This is the card of marriage. This is the card of this relationship escalating to the next level. Okay, so I'm so happy for you, pile 3. This is so exciting. I'm gonna go ahead and pick some zodiac signs as well as initials. So if you see you or your person's initials, this could be confirmation that this is your reading. If not, don't worry too much, just focus more on the message. But yeah, we got W, C, S, J, Z, U, Y, K, P, F, N, T, O, X, and M. Oh my gosh. We also got Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Aries, Capricorn, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end your reading right here. I really hope this helped. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You always have free will in your reality. If this pile didn't resonate, you can of course go and pick another pile. I also do want to let you know that I offer in-depth video readings. So if you are interested in getting personal questions answered, be sure to check out the description box below where you can sign up for one. And yeah, I will go ahead and end the video right here. Thank you so much. Love and light.